beautiful beaders, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com, and today I have a few products from bbcraft.com to share with you guys. If you're new to my channel, I want to give you a very warm welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. Something I do every month is come and share a few products from bbcraft.com. They are a jewelry and craft supply store online. And if you are in the US, they do offer free US shipping on orders over $25. They've got all kinds of things, and their stock continues to grow. It's a site that I really recommend. Even though they do send me these products, I wouldn't continue sharing them unless I was personally satisfied, and I will always give you my honest opinion on these products as well. If you would like to shop at bbcraft.com, you can use the code GINA, G-I-N-A. They did have to create a new code because the old code I used to share reached its capacity for the number of times used, which is awesome. But if you want to use the code GINA, you can save $5 off your purchase of $40 or more. So definitely take advantage of that if you see something here you like, or if you go to their site and pick out some other things on your own. So let's go ahead and get into it. I've got 4 things to share with you guys today. The first one being something that may not be too exciting, but I do use them all the time. By the way, I left them in their plastic zipper packaging. I did take them out of the outer packaging. Everything is always super bundled up when it arrives. So what they typically do is they will put, depending on your size order, the products in a bundle of bubble wrap, and then they will put that in a shipper or a mailer, and they will send it out that way. And then inside the bubble wrap, of course, are your products, which are usually in their own container in a Ziploc bag. So lots of plastic used, I understand, but we're not going to get into that right now. My point is just that they do ship things pretty carefully in my own personal experience. So number one being this container of wire guardians. You can see that there's all different finishes here in this little wheel, which is handy to have. This product right here currently on their website is $8.18. I find their prices are very reasonable and they're comparable to most other online retailers. So there's 240 pieces of these in here, and what I want to point out is that these are a little bit larger than what I'd normally use for my bead weaving. So if that's what you're looking for, I wouldn't get these particular ones. If you can see, these have a extra large hole where your wire or cord would go, and I say cord because I think you could even use some slim cord with these. So don't see any tape on this. Let me go ahead and slide this over and see if I can dump a couple out for you so you can see what I'm talking about. So these are a little bit bigger. They're 5 by 6 millimeter size, and then this size I'm placing right next to it. That's the size I normally use for bead weaving. So you can see there is a major difference in the size of the holes, which is actually good for me. I have plenty of these smaller ones, but the larger ones I think would be great for thicker beading wire and thicker material. So I was really happy to grab a set like that. I just wanted to make sure I pointed that out very clearly and compared them with the smaller ones in case you were curious about them. So I love that they come in the handy little wheel like this. PandaHall products a lot of times do come in a nice little storage container, which makes them easy to store what you received and also see what you have. So you can see that we have a darker silver, kind of more of a stainless color. There is an antique copper, a bright silver, a gunmetal, this yellow gold, and then an antique brass. So you have most of your major jewelry making component metals covered in this set if you're looking for wire guardians that are just a little bit larger. The next thing I wanted to share with you guys is some wire, and it's not just basic wire. I hadn't seen this on their site before, so I don't know if I missed it or if it was just new, but this is actually a wire that comes pre-twisted. So I had to grab that. Here is a close-up look at it so you can see what I'm talking about. Isn't that cool? It comes already twisted, so if you want to use it for anything in your jewelry making, not so much making wire wrap loops because, well, you wouldn't really see this as well, but more for what you'd want to show off. So like if you were making a wire bail or wire wrapping some type of a bead or a stone, perhaps making a ring, those are just some examples for you, but it's nice because you don't have to twist your own. It's all uniform. I know for me, I'm still working on getting better with playing with wire, so when I do twist my wire right now at this point, it's not quite this uniform, so it's great to already have it on the spool. And this spool only costs $5.43 right now. There's a whole 33 feet on this, so it will last a while. Also, I want to point out that this is a more toned down gold. So you know how sometimes gold can be very yellow and brassy and bright. This is more toned down, which I actually prefer anyway. So I'm really excited to have this product and hopefully be playing with it soon. I'm sure I will share if I do. By the way, I did notice that they have different colors of this available right now. And I don't think I mentioned this is the 22 gauge, but they also have copper. They do have a brighter gold, and I believe they have a silver. So if you're interested in different colors, you can also check that out as well. And before I forget, I do leave the links to everything down below the video. So if there's anything I talk about today that you are trying to find on their site, go ahead and check below the video and you can click on the link and go to exactly what I'm sharing today. So the third product is also wire. As you can see, this is the BENECREAT permanently colored wire in antique bronze. And this is one of those products that is a repurchase for me because I go through a lot of the antique bronze wire apparently. And this tone happens to be perfect for the antique bronze or antique brass findings that I tend to work with. I've gotten some other wire that is called antique brass or antique bronze in name, but it ends up being too brown or coppery. It doesn't have that slight gold tint to it that really seems to match up well. So this is a particular brand of antique bronze wire that I really do find matches well. This particular spool is the 22 gauge, and there are 66 feet or 22 yards on the spool. This one costs $6.39 right now on their website, and BENECREAT is such a great place to get wire. I highly recommend it. They've got all different gauge sizes, colors. Chances are they have what you need. So if you're looking for wire, that might be a place for you to check out for a reasonable cost, especially if you can get in on that free shipping over $25. So this last product I have to share with you today is the one I'm most excited about, and this is a container of 15 different colors of what they're calling 2-hole seed beads. So most of us know these as super duos or like the twin beads, and you also know that they can be pricey because they are specialty with the 2 holes. So what I wanted to do was kind of see if these actually stacked up to the super duos that I'm used to getting and just kind of see if it's a good value. This container right here, which is a very nice container by the way, I always reuse these. Again, this is PandaHall, but this container of 15 colors costs $25.49, and there are 10 grams per each color. And you guys know, if you're used to shopping for super duos, that they can run between $3 to $5 for 10 grams. I mean, which you could be talking upwards of $50, $60 for a container like this. So the question is, do these compare to super duos? So let's take a look, and we're gonna find out together because I actually don't know. I haven't seen these before myself or touched or felt them. So first of all, I have an actual container of super duos right here. Let me go ahead and pour a little bit in my hand. And for those of you who don't know, that is what those look like. These are the Czech glass super duos. And let's just go ahead and open this set right here, this little metallic antique bronze color, and get a good close look at these and do a little comparison. So right away, it looks like the holes are nice and uniform. I'm not seeing any like weird blockage on the holes. I'm not seeing any paint chipped off or anything like that. And this is kind of a cool matte finish. It's got a little bit of a texture on it. It's kind of frosted. And we will just go ahead and plop some of our regular super duos right next to those, and just kind of see a little bit of a comparison. And the size on these looks pretty much identical to me. If anything, the holes might be just slightly wider. I don't have any twin beads to compare these to, but I know they are pretty similar as well. So far I'm actually really impressed. Let me take a look at another color and just see if they're as consistent as these. Alright, so we're going to look at these up closely, and I am noticing something kind of funny about this color. Do you see how some of them only have one hole? That's interesting. Okay, so I'm not too happy about that. If I'm looking to buy a whole container of 2-hole beads, I definitely don't want a bunch of them that are just one hole. So there's that. Here is a bag of black, and they look to be matte, and they look like they are all 2-hole. Here is the silver. These are nice and shiny and metallic. These look really good, 2-hole. Here is a glossy black, and these look good at first glance. This little rainbow metallic mix, that's really cute, and these look nice and consistent. This bag right here with some matte and a special finish on it. Then we have these nice and consistent and uniform 2-hole and like an iris finish. There's these in a matte iris. Those are really cute. We have this purple plum color, and I'm seeing quite a few of these with just 1 hole as well. So it looks like this is our second color that I don't know if they meant to ship them like that or if this is a problem. But I know that BBCraft also has very good customer service from my own experience and also from the majority of what I've heard from others as well. They are very responsive. So if you were to get something like this that's advertised as all 2 holes and you're not satisfied, I'm sure that they would make it right for you somehow. So that's our second color, and I'm not saying that those beads are not usable because you could use them, but my point is that you bought a $25 container of 2-hole beads, so I'm just trying to show you honestly what I got. These look really good. These are in a kind of a camel color, a golden tan. Those look very nice and uniform, as well as this bright yellow and the bright orange. I won't take those out. We already looked at these bronzy ones, and then this is our last color. This cute little sky blue, and this one looks to be good as well with the 2 holes and the consistency. So all in all, it was just those 2 bags, I believe. It was just that gray and the plum color that looked like they had some in there, and quite a few actually, with just 1 hole. That being said, the majority of them do look very good and very comparable to the Super Duos that I have, and it's still a really good deal in my opinion if you want a lot of colors all at once and a lot of basics, because it's nice. You'll get white, black, silver, bronze, and then some basic brighter colors as well as some really fun little finishes. So even with those 2 bags having what I'm going to call a flaw, yes, the container is still around 25 bucks, but that's cheaper than you would probably spend if you were going to pay retail for the same amount of Super Duos in all different colors, even if you don't include these 2. And like I said, if you did receive these and you happen to have a couple bags like I did, just reach out to BBCraft, let them know, and I'm sure they would either issue you a refund or send you a replacement. They want to make sure their customers are happy. One last thing I want to point out about this kit too, because I'm just looking online while I'm sharing this with you, is that it is possible that your color mix will vary a little bit. For example, I'm just looking at their main image, and in place of the bright yellow, it looks like the picture has gold in the container. So this is an assortment. If you are dead set on getting a certain color, I would just go out and buy that color. But if you're just looking to bulk up your stash with 2-hole beads in a variety of colors for cheaper than you'd pay for most other 2-hole beads, I'd say go for it. So that is all I have to share with you today and this month from BBCraft.com. I want to thank you guys so much for being with me for another video where I get to share some more of their products. Don't forget, I will be back again to share 1 or more of these products in future videos. And don't forget to use that coupon code GINA, G-I-N-A, if you are interested in saving $5 off your purchase of $40 or more. This is just a little sampling of the many things they have on their website, and I've shared multiple products from their site over the past year. So if you're interested in seeing what else that they have to offer and what else I've shared in the past, feel free to check out the playlist that I have for bbcraft.com. So that is all I have for you guys today. Feel free to leave me a comment or question down below. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, happy beading. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. For more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my latest videos. You can check out the information section below this video for links to all my social media handles, recommended products, and my shop and blog at orchidandopal.com. Thanks for watching.